Be Wealthy and Smart, episode 582.
Step into a world of wealth and financial freedom without budgets, boredom, or bosses on Be Wealthy and Smart. And now, here's your host, Linda P. Jones.
Welcome to Be Wealthy and Smart. I'm Linda P. Jones, America's Wealth Mentor, empowering women and men worldwide to financial freedom. On today's show, we're going to answer the question, should you give up your 401k match to pay down debt? Now, recently, I saw this was a question on a financial page, and I saw how one expert answered this, and I have to say I completely disagree with the advice. So I'm going to share with you why I have a completely different opinion on this, and I'm going to give you the math to back it up. So here's the thing. I don't have all the details on this person's situation. All we know is that it's a young person who says, should I still contribute up to the match to my 401k at work if I'm in the process of trying to get out of debt? The expert responds that they should give up their 401k match and they should focus all their attention on their debt. Here's why I disagree with that. Let's say this person is 27 years old, and let's say they have an employer match of 6%, which is typical of many employers, if employers are paying at all a match. So let's say they have a match of 6%, and let's say they're paying $5,000 into their 401k so they can get that employer match. We take that $5,300 and we look at, let's say it takes him 3 years to pay off his debt. So let's say he didn't contribute to his 401k for 3 years. What's his opportunity cost of not contributing to his 401k for just 3 years? Well, that $5,300 would compound over 3 years, and let's say at 10%, just for an easy compounding number, it would grow to $18,656. Now let's say he's age 30. And he's got 35 years until retirement. Let's just look at those 3 years that he didn't contribute to his 401k and see what that would grow to over the 35 years of his working career. That $18,656 over 35 years would grow to $521,721. So over $500,000 he'd have in 35 years if he continued to contribute to his 401k for only 3 years while he was young. That, folks, is the power of compounding. And that's why when you're so young, you want to contribute to your 401k because it will compound over time and you have time on your side. You know the McT formula, money compounding in time that I always talk about? Well, he's got time on his side. And that $18,000 plus that he could have put into his 401k would grow to $500,000. So we're talking a $500,000 bad decision here by stopping contributing to your 401k for 3 years to pay off your debt. Here's what I recommend he does instead. Continue to pay to your 401k. Continue to get your free money match. When you look at your debt, pay off the most expensive debt. What that will do is save you the most money that you're paying on your debt, because when you're looking at just the smallest debt and ignoring the most expensive debt, you're compounding your debt negatively against you at a very high rate. For example, if you have some debt at 27% and other debt is at 15%, you want to tackle that 27% because that is going to compound a lot faster than the 15%, and that debt's going to continue to grow and spiral out of control. So hit your highest rate debt first, tackle that first, and that will help keep the debt under control and keep it from growing so large. Don't tackle just the smallest amount of debt, ignoring what the rate is on that debt, because again, you're allowing more expensive debt potentially to spiral out of control and compound against you. I understand that when you pay a small balance and it gives you momentum toward paying off your debt, it might give you a feeling of accomplishment, but you're doing that at a very high price. You're doing that at 12% more interest, in my example, that it's costing you, and that's very expensive. That's an expensive mistake that you're making. So tackle your highest interest rate debt, continue to pay off on your debt, don't use your credit cards, set them aside, put them in a drawer, don't close the account, just don't use them. Go on a cash basis or use a debit card. Tackle your debt, but still contribute to your 401k. It's so important to take advantage of the amount of time you have to compound. That's huge, and it will make an enormous difference, even if you don't contribute one more dollar to your 401k after you're age 30. If you haven't yet subscribed to Be Wealthy and Smart, hit the subscribe button and you'll be updated as soon as new podcasts are available 3 times a week. And don't forget to get my full library of podcasts. It's bigger than what's on iTunes. You've got to go to my website podcast page to get all my podcast library. And in the upper right-hand corner, there's a search box. So you can put whatever key term you're looking for, whether that's debt or investing, or asset allocation, or travel, whatever it might be. I have very diverse subject matter on my podcast, so go ahead and use the search box on my podcast page at lindapjones.com. And don't forget, we have our review contest going through the month of June. You can win one of my Wealthy Mindset Blueprint audio sets valued at $197. You can win You're Already a Wealth Heiress, Now Think and Act Like One, my book, Personalized by Me. And that book was recently listed as one of the best wealth books of all time by Book Authority. Or you could win a wealth mentoring session with me. All you need to do is leave a review on iTunes. That will get your name in the drawing one time. Leave a book review on Amazon. That will get your name in the drawing another time. And if you do both, your name goes in the drawing 3 times. And for those of you that have Android, you can leave reviews on StitcherRadio.com. and leave it on my page there. Also, there is a link to leaving reviews in the show notes. So if you're having trouble finding where to leave the review on iTunes, there is a link right in my show notes. That's all for today. Until next time, live the good life and be wealthy and smart.
Thank you for listening to Be Wealthy and Smart with Linda P. Jones. Share the wealth and tell your family and friends about the show. Check out our website, blog, and social media for more riches at www.bewealthyandsmart.com.